Hi Mortgage Heroes, Andy Cruz here in Business Development, and this is Monday Mortgage Minute. Welcome back to a new week, and we have our normal cast of usual suspects this week. We have a big employment week coming up this week. We had a lot of change in the bond market last week, which caused rates to rise really quick, but they softened a little bit here coming into Monday already. I'll talk about that. And then also, of course, our good friend, the $1.9 trillion stimulus package. First, let's talk about rates. So rates last week had a sharp increase on Thursday and Friday as the bond market was on a tear. The stock markets sold off super hard, and really what happened is they were just shaking out some weak hands. Doesn't look like this is the parabolic move that's going to take us to higher rates forever, but it does look like it was kind of a flinch and a reaction by the market in the bond space, particularly because we saw rates go up rather quickly and they were trading very heavy. Trading volume was very heavy and the rate was pretty sudden and it was pretty significant. There are some days where maybe, the bond pricing will go from 1.3 to 1.31 and it's a 0.01 change. Last week we saw a change as much as 0.7 and sometimes in the day 0.3 to 0.5% difference, which is a massive move inside a bond market that sometimes moved by hundredths of a point in a day, not tenths of a point in a day. So I think that scared some people. And it caused people to kind of get alerted and go, wait a minute, hold on, what's going on here? Where am I positioned? And how am I going to play this out? And over the weekend, of course, what we saw is that we come into Monday and things have calmed down a little bit. Now, it does not mean that any of the problems we talked about in last week's newsletter, our video newsletter, got resolved, but it does mean that there will eventually be some sort of change in this same direction. It's just going to be a matter of when. Now, regarding the stimulus package, we got through the House at the end of last week and now it goes to the Senate. It still has a couple of more stages to get through before it can be signed into law and that stimulus package can come out to all these people that need it. But there's a lot of other hanging parts of it that haven't been resolved yet, particularly the minimum wage and what it has to do with taxes on corporations who fail to raise minimum wage for their lowest rung of employment base. That's going to have to get figured out before all this gets actually concluded. The target date, of course, is March 14th, and that's when some set of current unemployment benefits expire and would leave some folks hanging out in the middle of no man's land waiting for another resolution to the unemployment problem. So we'll have to keep our eyes on that. I don't expect that to change rates much this week. I do not think rates are going to drop back down into their all-time lows this week. It's possible that with some further downward pressure, they could come back into those lowest rates historically. It's not going to be overnight though. You saw the knee-jerk reaction raising rates really quickly. Knee-jerk reactions on the other side don't always drop rates as quickly. So be careful out there, be mindful, make sure you ask all the right questions and all the questions that you think you need to get answers to so you can be in the best place to buy your new home or get your refinance done. Thank you guys for watching this week. Have a great week and we'll see you on Wednesday for our weekly video newsletter. Thanks for watching.